Yeah, that was just weird. How that just cut in like that. No, nothing. Okay, whatever. What's going on, everyone? That was just beat just stopped. Just very weird.
What a start. We're back.
Yeah, welcome. We're back at our day jobs, folks. We miss y'all. It's been a while. I think we last recorded an episode in November. We just
it's been a while.
You know, everyone's starting to get back. League was under the Seas back. I think League was under Rocks is back. The USL show is back. So we decided to come back. And as Black people, we decided to start our show in Black History Month. So happy DEI month to y'all. You know.
It's always a good time. Always fun being back.
It is. You know.
Yogi got phantom doors closing. What's happening over here?
Oh no, my wife closed the door. She yeah. I realized that my voice echoes in this house, so yeah. That's what happens. You don't have a proper studio. But yeah, so we're back. We're here to talk about the USL Cup. We got Jägermeister games to talk about. We got a schedule to talk about. We said we're going to talk about the schedule. That's what we're going to do. And yeah, outside of that, everything else is going pretty cozy. Cal, how are things going to your end, buddy?
Fine, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it hasn't been super exciting lately. It's been
that is the elite patronage of a Black man. Just same crap, different day. I understand it though. I feel it. Eb, what's going on with you, homie? How are you?
I'm great. Also, my name is not Ebony. It is Shirley Chitham. Please respect me and my agency.
You're right. Because you are holding down the Black woman. So
let's go.
Holding it down. Before I forget, I'm trying to do better at this year. Before we get into the episode, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe on all platforms. It helps us out in the algorithm. We're changing up the format a little bit this year. We're still doing our bi-weekly shows because you don't need to hear us every single week. You don't. You truly don't. But we're going to try to do more interviews. We got a good interview coming out with Stephen Payne of Westchester Soccer Club. Make sure you check that out. Cool guy as always. We got more in the pipeline. If you have any connections to teams outside of Richmond, Madison, Union, Omaha, please let us know because we have tried emailing these teams. We have tried contacting these teams. You do not respond. I don't know if it's because of DEI and they just like, oh, we not responded back to Black people this month, but we have been trying to reach out.
And you know what? When people say, why does this pod seem like it's very biased towards Richmond, Madison, Omaha? It's not just that. It's that they're the ones that actually allow us access. We seem, well, maybe not Omaha. But we'll swap Omaha for Tormenta. Tormenta, Madison, Richmond. They give us the access that we need. So that's why they get talked about more. We're not sorry. We would love to talk to your teams. Truly.
Would.
And because I am a hate of a league a season, I'm judging hard to see who isn't giving us access so that I can put the hex on your team to become my hater team of the season, okay? So just remember that.
The hater team of the season. You gotta love it. All right, y'all. So where should we start off at? Should we start off with what's new in the league and then kind of form our way into that? Or should we talk about the US Open Cup schedule, all that good gravy stuff in between?
Yeah, let's get into some league news.
Yeah, you know, it's been a while. We got to catch the people up in case they've been living under a rock. Or if it's people that don't follow the league closely.
You're right, because we do have some new kids. We have some new kids on the block.
Yep.
So a couple of these new kids is Aviolta out of Lancaster, California. Their head coach, Brian Calbane. Looks kind of cool out there. Alta. I do wish Central Valley Fuego wasn't such a badly ran club because that would have been a nice rivalry for them. Would have been a real nice game for them out there. Next we got,
But Fuego went down to NPSL.
No, they went to the legal clubs.
Not even that.
It's truly semi-pro. Like
it's basically the U23 at this point.
Oh God.
Yeah. It's the more you learn about it, the more you're like, oh, this is bad.
I was
Like,
trying.
that's how many bridges were burned in the process of this. Yeah, it's bad. So moving on from that. So you didn't know Fagel's not in the league anymore. Neither is Noco.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next we got FC Naples, who I still like to call FC Nipples. Head coach Matt Poland out there. They're doing some interesting stuff. They just signed a guy from Botafogo. Seemed interesting. Seemed kind of cool. We'll talk about that later on. Next you got Portland Hearts of Pine out there in Portland, Maine. Head coach Bobby Murphy. I think they have won the offseason best dress competition. So
yeah, they did. Jesus
They
Christ.
have. Yep. They have.
I think we can all agree with that one there. I ain't gonna lie, man. That kid is nice.
Exactly.
That kid is nice. And hold on, make sure I don't forget anyone. Next, after that, we have Texoma FC, who I still don't believe is a real place in Sherman, Texas. Coach Adrian Forbes, shout out to a black manager at USL League One. It's been a long time. Since 2019, we've had a coach of color. I take that back. 2020 is the last time we had a coach of color in this league. So it's great to have another coach of color.
Wait. We had one last year.
Huh? Oh, God, you're right. I totally forgot about Jermaine Jones. I want you to know I had to scrubbed all that out of my head.
I was like, wait a minute. No, we did.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Damn.
Take back everything I said. It's great to have a coach of color.
And Fuego has always had someone of color as their head coach.
Now, were they good? That's
that's not what you're saying. You said a coach of color, and there has been one since Fuego has existed. Fuego's been the only team that consistently do it.
Yeah, you're right. All right. After that, you have Westchester FC. Once again, be on the lookout for our interview with Stephen Payne. That'll be coming out on social soon. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And they are playing in Mount Vernon, New York, aka New York City. Coach David Carton is the head coach there. So you also had one one coach's change. I don't know why I can't speak right now. One Knox. Illich was the interim. He's left. Ian Fuller comes in as the full-time head coach there. To be honest with you, I swore I thought Iman was the head coach, and it wasn't until last week that I realized Iman was not the head coach.
But also,
I'm surprised he doesn't have a head coaching job right now.
I am shocked as well.
Also, One Knox changes coaches like they change underwear, so that's not out of the ordinary.
Yeah. I was shocked.
But also, Iman not having a job is
shocking.
A little wild. Yeah. It's not like
I would have thought he was
bad at his job.
No, far from it. You win a trophy, you're not bad at your job. It's just
you won a trophy.
Yeah.
Boys won a trophy, but like, what was
we haven't heard anything else from One Knox in terms of. I mean, not One Knox, NoCo in terms of what they're doing. So we have no clue what's going on there. But this is something fun that I think we should all participate in. Eb.
Hi.
I have a question for you.
God damn it, Yogi.
Who is the hater of the year for you?
Hey, hold on. Before we get to that, also a big new change. Your team's probably now has Hummel as their kit maker.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone besides Charlotte, Chattanooga, Tormenta, and Spokane have Hummel as their kit manufacturer this upcoming season. So 10 out of the 14 teams. They saw what they did.
I noticed is that you don't have Sky's number saved.
So, yeah. So, Eb, I'll leave it to you, homie. Who is the team that you're hating on this year?
See, I want to hate on Texoma, but I don't know
No,
if
that's
I
mine.
can.
You can't hate on Texoma.
Not allowed.
I don't believe it's a real place.
Then I lean to Florida because Florida. I could go with a classic and hit Greenville back up, spin the block on them.
You done that the last 2 seasons. You gotta let that hit though.
Did she last year?
No.
Yes.
Last year was Lexington.
Yeah.
Oh,
Last year was Lexington.
It was.
That was good to my soul because I said I gave them the benefit of the doubt, and then they still let me down. I think this is gonna have to be. I'm gonna have to go with FC Naples. That's gonna be my team.
Okay.
So I'm so sorry, but you were only going to score 4 goals all season. Every other game there's a red card. Every other game there's a red card, and enjoy last place.
Any particular reason?
Send it to you. Huh?
Is there any logic or reason behind it, or just because you had to pick a team?
Hell no.
There's never any logic behind it, except for Lexington. Lexington, there was plenty of logic behind it, and I was right.
That's what I was gonna say.
No logic this time, just pure vibes. Yeah. Why not? So, and if you win the wooden spoon, I will personally make one and send it to you.
Yeah, we got to do that because who won the wooden spoon last year?
Fuego.
Lexington. Oh no, no. Yeah, who?
Fuego.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, Fuego won it, but there's no point in giving it to them because they're gone now. So this year, we will have the wooden spoon.
We're having a Rocky 90 wooden spoon.
I propose the golden toilet seat still, which I think is funnier.
I could rock with that. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm down for that.
I'm also thinking we should have a vibes and chaos team of the year and send that as well.
I think so too.
You need to have a vote of what is the vibes and chaos trophy look like. Because the chaos trophy could just be like a cocaine tray.
That's crazy. Okay.
Just pure crash out. That's another thing
All
too.
Right.
Oh, that's another thing too. I forgot to mention this. So we were talking about it in the offseason, and we were thinking about content. It was like, yo, what is something that we do that we're known for? Of course, it's vibes and chaos. This year, and I will be unveiling this on March 1st. So be ready for it. I will have a whole explain for it. We will have the official Vibes and Chaos Power Rankings brought to you by me. There's a formula. There is a certain assignment.
Oh, never mind. Go on.
What was you about to say?
Was this the BCS?
Yes.
That we're doing?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Okay.
I have made my own version of the BCS formula for Vibes and Chaos. So we have an actual power ranking. And the winners of the Vibes and Chaos power ranking will get a trophy at the end of the year, which I think will be fun.
How do you patch that to make sure that you get the Vibes or Chaos?
There's just like the BCS, we're going to compute it in a compute. It's going to be handled by computers along with a committee.
Yeah, you might get one night where it's drawn. You might get one night where it's just drawn. But that's besides the point. It will be fun. Now, will I have angry fan bases? Probably so. But
we didn't make it. The numbers did.
Exactly.
Right.
If your team wins the Chaos Team Award, I do propose that we send up a cocaine tray.
That's
We'll work on it. We'll it's in development.
right. Like
It's in
Just
development.
pure crash out. Your crash out team of the season, folks. We'll award the real trophies. Like, how should we do our team of the season? I know we're going on a tangent, but you know how we should award our team of the seasons based on yellow cards and red cards? You just call it Team Crash Out.
that would actually be the best thing ever.
And now that Fuego's out, that actually helps us because there's not going to be one team dominating it.
Exactly.
Right.
Team Crash Out.
That's crazy. It's just
Crash out team of the year. We got the BCS.
This is the stuff you come. This is why we don't need to be on air every week.
Actually, you know what? It's going to be called the CCS, Crash Out Committee Selection.
There you go, Kyle.
Why are you?
Because I love this idea as well.
Because it is pure hilarious. To track a team all year, like, it's going to be funny. It's going to be funny.
There will be an Excel document or a Google Excel, whatever. There will be a sheet. It will be calculated. It will be in the Walking 90 folder app.
Okay. All right. We'll make it happen.
Doing this, folks. We are the true hosts of CCC. We are the true hosts of CCC.
Oh, wait. Some other league news. The Kickers changed their logo.
Yes, we did. I mean, how did I feel that? Yeah, we did. Yeah, that's something we did over the offseason. We changed our logo. Me personally, I don't hate it. It took a while to grow on me. I got to see what it looks like on a jersey. But it looks a lot cleaner. I am gonna miss the pinwheels. What do you guys think about it?
Like I said, when you showed it to me, I was like, the letters interlocking cannot be by themselves. Like, let's just throw that out there. That cannot happen. If like in the circle or anything like that, perfectly fine. But also, if you ever get rid of that kangaroo logo, I will have to come fight your front office for free for 3 minutes each.
Kangaroo
we got to take it outside. We got to take it we got to take it halfway. And then you can stream it. And somebody's got to yell World Star. But if you get rid of the kangaroo, that's what's happening.
Hey.
All valid. All valid.
That's who CCC should be sponsored by.
World Star. Oh, that's crazy.
You know, there's only a few people in the world that know World Star and know the chaos of World Star.
You're here for the culture, or you're not. Okay.
that was an epic day. Okay, there's something out there right now. Type it in World Star and put it on weird site. Yeah, so the Kickers changing their logos. We're still waiting on stadium news from Union Omaha. I think Greenville is waiting as well, but I think they're closing to Union Omaha. So we'll wait there. Tormenta still house Mount St. Mound, which honestly at this point they need to keep forever. Honestly, keep that there.
It's part of the culture now. It's ingrained in the club.
Yeah, just keep it. It's a historic landmark. But let's go ahead. Let's dive into it, man. So we got 3 competitions this year. For the first time ever, I'm speaking about this like this is a long competition. The 2025 USL Cup, also known as the Jägermeister Cup, will include USL Championship team. So Eb,
hi,
be a part of this.
Yes,
she will be a part of this. So what we are looking at this, and I'll read out the format to you real quick so you get a good understanding of how everything works. So the 2025 edition of the US Open Cup, USL Jägermeister Cup, not Open Cup. We'll talk about that later. Pretty much you have 8 groups. I'm doing the math right. 6 groups, but you don't play everyone in your group. You play 4 teams. The groups are based in a regional pod. So, for instance, you have a pod of Charleston, South Georgia, Tormenta, Tampa Bay, Naples, Miami. Then you have another pod of Spokane, Sacramento, Oakland, Monterey Bay, AV Alta, Orange County, Las Vegas. So it's a little bit more regionalized. Teams get to play each other. We also get to see some matchups that you normally would not see unless it was US Open Cup. So it kind of drums up that interest as well. Y'all, what are you guys' initial thoughts on this year's USL Jägermeister Cup?
I think it made sense. Obviously, last year I think it was more to test to see is this a competition worth continuing with? Is it worth trying to expand? And I feel like a lot of the championship teams were probably thinking, we don't want to just automatically commit and have more matches to play. And for some of these teams, they want to try and make a run in the US Open Cup, or they're trying to be one of the top teams. So I think there's a lot of hesitation, and also there's ego, because I'm sure there are definitely championship teams that are like, we don't want to lose to a USL League One team. So they were being pussy. I think now that they saw it, and I think with Jägermeister sponsoring as well, I think they figured, why not? It makes more sense. It gives the teams that are hovering around the bottom something of the championship, something to play for. It gives, the USL League One teams another competition that they win a trophy in. I think that was kind of the big thing, where when it got later in the season, you had, 4 teams, and you had all these teams trying to compete for a trophy, and you get a final of Madison and Noco, and they're both trying to get the first trophy that they can that season. So I think it's just adding the intrigue of it, along with having it now be regional. It's kind of like, all right, you might not see these matchups in the Open Cup, but you can get these matchups, and it's regionally more doable for fans to potentially travel if they still choose, depending on when the matches are.
So I think the Jaeger Cup is being tested by the USL pyramids to probably have a backup plan if the Open Cup eventually does shut down, because we don't know what MLS is doing with.
Just speak that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
So I think that's what this is, and they saw the success of like how fun it was in for like just League One last year. So now they're adding championship teams. Eventually I think you see League Two added in, and that's when they'll really be like, you either got to make championship D1 or you have to take the Open Cup away, like its mainstay away from MLS, and decide what you want to do with this tournament. So I think this is just like forcing US Soccer, and MLS to truly make a decision on like, is soccer the big thing that you are trying to spread across multiple places? Because right now it's just for profit, and that doesn't work anymore, especially as we get closer to 2026. So I think that's what this is.
So since the group stages are a little bit unique, I'll read out the full format for you. So for anyone out there confused, the group stages will be played from April 25th to July 26th. Teams are divided into 6 regional groups that I talked about earlier that you see on screen here posted. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Teams will play 2 teams in a group, home and away. So everyone has 2 home games. Everyone has 2 away games. So there's no weird schedule conflict there. If teams win in regulation, they will receive 3 points. The loser will receive 0. Games, there's no tie. You go straight to penalty kicks, much as last year. The top team in each group will reach a single elimination knockout stage. Of the 32 remaining teams, the 2 teams that score the most goals will reach the knockout stage. So,
we're doing that again.
8 teams will qualify. Okay, so the winner automatically gets through, where then the next 2 highest scoring teams progress on. So don't worry about the points. Worry about the goals scored. Almost.
Right.
It's weird.
I mean, they did this last year, and I mean, it worked out in their favor that Omaha had the most points out of the remaining teams that didn't win their group. But this could be a situation where you might lose every game, but if you score 5 goals a game, you're good.
Yeah, honestly.
That's just wild. That's just.
Yeah, it's wild. All right, so real quick, we'll go through each group. You guys give me who you think will win this group. Now, mind you, we do not know. Let me say this again, because I don't need any coaches coming at me pissed. We have not seen any of these teams play. We're just basing this off of our guts, of vibes, and chaos. Okay, if you want real tactical breakdowns, go to the USL show. Go to League One on the Rocks. This ain't the show for that. We're in the business of making jokes and making sure you have a good time. My bad. So we'll start off with Group 1. Group 1, you got AV Alta, Las Vegas Lights FC, Monterey Bay FC, Oakland Roots Soccer Club, Orange County Soccer Club, Sacramento FC Sacramento Republic FC, and Spokane Velocity. Who do you think wins in this group?
See, this is actually the group where, like, it's truly just a crapshoot. None of them outshine the other. Like, the only one you could really say is maybe Orange County, OCSC.
Maybe.
Like,
But I mean, like, Vegas finished ahead of Orange County. Sacramento.
But Vegas is so unpredictable.
So in the championship, the highest team out of this group was Las Vegas.
And Las Vegas.
Wild.
Then it was Sacramento. Then it was Orange County. Then it was Oakland.
I don't have much faith in the Lights. Like,
I'm going to say
Monterey.
Sacramento.
All right.
That is what I'll say.
Hey,
but
Spokane
could do something. I'll lean Sacramento barely.
Look, I'm just saying, man.
Spokane might have bigger fish to fry though in the league.
I think Spokane's going all in on Jägermeister Cup this year. I can see them going all in. Also, this is another thing. I propose this to group owners just to make so we don't have group 1, group 2, group 3. Make the group names fun. Like, call group 1 the Pack 8 or whatever.
Group 2 is the Mountain West.
Yeah.
What?
Because look, honestly, you can look at these and be like, yo, these are some conference reasons. Like, group 1's the Pack 8. You got the Mountain West right here. We got the Sun Belt Conference.
What?
Wow, that's rude.
No. It's either Big Ten or MAC. It's one or the other.
So this is Sun Belt. Chattanooga, Birmingham.
No.
That's Sun Belt.
That's SEC South.
That's not SEC. I don't know what you think back.
Florida is in there. Never mind.
Exactly.
Yeah,
this is
fair.
Sun Belt.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is Sun Belt.
Whatever.
This is your MAC conference right here. Group 4.
No.
Big East.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, no, you're right.
Thank you.
Group 5 is ACC. Group 5 is ACC. This is ACC
Okay.
country.
Sure.
Yes.
I can't call Group 6 the SEC. This ain't SEC.
Yes, you can, and you will.
Big South. Big South.
Yeah, this is the Big South.
No.
This is Big
No.
South.
I
This ain't
refuse.
SEC.
I refuse.
There is nothing about Group 6 that says yes, SEC.
Nothing.
They all might care about the SEC more than they care about their own teams, but I can't on a good faith.
We could call Group 6 the A-Sun Conference.
Wow.
And Group 4 could be the what's that conference? Yeah, this is probably the Big East.
So who's your BIAC? Because Group 5 can be MEAC as well.
Group 5 can where in Group 5 can be BIAC? That is all ECC. That is all ACC.
Wow. On Black History Month? Is that what you're going to do to the MEAC? That's crazy.
I'm just saying.
You know what?
Group
Actually,
5,
can we change Group 3 to Conference USA?
yeah, okay, I agree with that.
There
Group
you
3
go.
is Conference USA.
So now that I think about it, I was like, no, that's more Conference USA.
Look, I'm just saying. If Group 5, if any of these groups be like, hey, we're going to take basketball players from that region, it's Group 5. Group 5 sweeping everybody. You ain't touching us. I got Louisville, Raleigh, Charlotte, Richmond, and DC. You're not touching me. You're not touching Group 5. All right, my fault. That's another tangent.
I was gonna say Group 3 doesn't have basketball. I mean, they got the Badgers. They got what teams?
Now, hey, if you want some old linemen, go touch Group 3. You want some linemen? Go touch Group 3. That's all you get. 350.
Group 1 is Pac-12 after dark.
Oh yeah. Every game starts at 10:30.
It's gonna start at 10. It's gonna be you're gonna wake up and it's gonna be like, how did this match end up 4-3 with 2 red cards? What did I miss?
Oh man. All right. Group 2. Who we think wins out of this group?
This is
San Antonio.
So the highest. So real quick, the highest ranking team out of this group is New Mexico.
No, really?
Well, New Mexico was the top team in the West. Colorado won the title in second place. Then you got Phoenix and San Antonio, and then El Paso at the bottom. Texoma's new, and Union Omaha, well, of course, won the title.
If there is a League One team to win a group, it's this one.
I can see that. Now I don't know who Colorado bringing back, but I like Union Omaha's chances in this group.
I think I go.
But I also think it's going to be Phoenix.
I think so.
Phoenix or Switchbacks.
I'll say New Mexico. You know, I'll go different. I'll go New Mexico.
I like Colorado. Well, I like.
All I'm saying is this is a murderer's row. This is a.
Oh yeah, like I feel bad for Union Omaha because I can see them like putting energy in this.
They're going to start thinking they're too big for League One. Well, they want to move up to championship. Here you go. Here's your tease. Here's your test.
Yeah. Colorado got a nice little squad too because I think they just saw Micheletto. Shout out to our homeboy, Big M. He's out there in Group 2. Group 3, you got Birmingham Legion FCs, Chattanooga Red Wolves, Ford Madison, Indy 11, One Knox, and FC Tulsa.
Ford Madison. Kyle, I'm talking to you. If you don't go win this goddamn group, I gotta come fight every single player. Win this group.
So the highest team out of this group was Indy 11. Then I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any over anyone.
Then it was Birmingham.
Yeah, Birmingham, and then FC Tulsa, and then Ford Madison, One Knox, and Chattanooga.
Go win this group. Because what the fuck is this group? Go win it.
Honestly, y'all probably got the best group to get out. Right now, it looks like.
I feel good about it.
I still think Union Omaha has the best chance out of everyone to go far into this tournament, but go win this fucking group.
I don't know. I might be contradicting myself. I don't know if Union Omaha is the easiest group to get out of because they play against some top teams. Like New Mexico was 1, Colorado was 2, San Antonio was just coming off a title 2 years ago.
Phoenix is always a team that
tries. I just think they score a lot of goals, which helps their case.
Maybe.
I mean that's true. I can see that.
But they could actually win this group. I don't doubt that.
Yes, they're perfectly capable of winning this group, but it is a very hard group.
Yeah.
The only team I don't have faith in is El Paso.
Yeah.
In that group. Anyway, Group 3, I'm obviously going to say Madison because I truly do think they can do it.
Yeah, Madison.
Plus, I would say Madison's toughest game is against Indy 11, which is their first match, and that one's at home.
Yeah.
So the schedule. So if you're gonna get your toughest match out of the way, and then you got Chattanooga and Knoxville after that, and then you travel to Birmingham. The schedule also is pretty kind to them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say Madison.
All right. Group 4, you got Detroit, Hartford Athletic, Pittsburgh Riverhounds, Portland Hearts and Pine, Rhode Island, and Westchester. So out of this group, the highest placed team was Detroit. Yep.
Well, Rhode Island made the final.
Oh yeah, my fault. Rhode Island. Yes, you're right. Rhode Island made the final. Detroit was the highest seeded club at 3. Hartford finished 10th. And that's about it. Yeah.
Look, all I'm going to say is I feel like this is the ultimate hater group. I think we're going to get some pure hate. We're gonna have
Oh,
Portland
yeah.
and Rhode Island beefing. We got Westchester beefing. Detroit always has their Great Value Millwall nonsense going on.
Nah, Group 5 is the beef.
Hartford
line.
has beef with Rhode Island. No,
Group 5
Hartford
could
has
have been
beef
in, but
with Rhode Island.
they missed out on some matchups.
Yeah.
Group 5 could have been it.
Honestly, in this group, I will go.
So I'm gonna name out some of the matchups that you have in this group. You got Westchester versus Rhode Island, April 27th.
Mm-hmm.
You have May 31st. You got Portland Horse and Pine going to Detroit City FC going to Portland Horse and Pine. You got Hartford going to Westchester. Let's see who else.
You know,
you got a few. Got a few bangers in there.
I'll go.
I like Detroit.
I was gonna say I like Detroit in this one.
I can't
I like
go pick them. I'm picking Pittsburgh.
I like Detroit.
I can't on a good faith pick them. I'm going Pittsburgh.
Right. So in Group 5,
this is the fuck you group.
Yeah, this is pure hatred.
This is hate.
This is pure hate. Like this is
the well-known hate.
Dress.
Yeah,
this is the well-known hate. Group 4 is going to be the eventual, like, oh, this is a chaotic hate. Group 5 is the well-known hate.
Yeah, this is the
This is-
established
We can all agree
hate.
Louisville, and this is probably Louisville.
Oh yeah, this is Louisville.
I want
Oh,
y'all
this is
to win
Louisville's
it.
group, but there's about to be like 4 red cards every week. Every time these games are played, there's going to be 4 red cards, one in each game.
No one in this group outside of Louisville care about winning. We just care about fucking up our rivals.
I want to take your ankle out on a Tuesday with 800 fans in the stands. Okay,
Yeah.
The first matchup in the Jaeger Cup, literally the first matchup, is Friday, April 25th, North Carolina against Charlotte.
Hey, why y'all think I said this group is pure hatred?
First
It's
match.
pure hate. Because look, this is the crazy thing is, and this is why you can make the argument that Charlotte and North Carolina might be one of the top 5 rivalries in USL League One because these teams did not play each other last year, and they were still talking shit to each other. Like they were still talking shit.
Yeah.
We'll have Lexington facing Louisville, and I don't know. Last time Lexington tried to start a rivalry, they got their ass beat every time we couldn't win a game. So we'll see if they.
Nah, this is blood for blood. This is
the only game this group didn't give us, which I wish they did, is Richmond versus Loudoun.
Yeah, that would have been a good one.
That would have been a good one. But you're right. You got North Carolina versus Charlotte. You got what is it?
You got Kickers versus North Carolina.
Right.
You got Lexington versus Louisville.
Hold on. How many rivalry games do you have in this group? One?
Every single one of them.
2?
All of them.
Hold on. Because I'm kind of about right now. 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 rivalry games in this group.
Yeah.
Bro.
We don't. You think I give a shit about some Jaeger? I want to I want to see somebody get into a fight 15 minutes after the final whistle because y'all took it into the locker room and then ended up fighting in the parking lot.
Hey, we might have to get the pads out for this game. Like we might have to run Oklahoma drills for this.
That tackle was 15 minutes late, and the ball was already in the back of the net on the other side of the field.
Whoever the committee is for USL League, USL that came up with these groups, they did a day with Group 5. Group 5 is nice. Group 5 is nice.
They said, I don't know a lot, but I know this team says fuck you to this team every other week. Okay.
Hey, honestly, we should sponsor this group. We should sponsor this.
This is the chaos group. When we did this last time, we also said the same thing. This is the chaos.
I think we said that. I was like, I think you all said that. I was like, I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna say Group 4.
Yeah. And you were wrong then, and you're still wrong. Group 5 is
all I'm saying is just
this is the Kendrick group.
See, Group 4 only has one team that likes chaos. That's Detroit.
Yeah.
Group 5, you got
Hartford does not like Rhode Island. I'm sure Portland is going to piss someone off. I'm just saying, like,
now what I'm about to say is going to make y'all two laugh and probably make some white listener of ours cringe. But Group 4 is A group. Group 5 is a hard ER group. And with that being said, we're going to move on to Group 6.
I feel like Group 6 was just like whatever was left over. Like, okay, we can't put these teams in Group 5, so we're just going to throw them all in a group.
This is what happens when you mix the ACC and the SEC together, and then they're trying to figure out, what do we do with Vandy and Duke? what do we do with this? So Group 6, you got Charleston Battery, Greenville Triumph, Miami FC, FC Naples, South Georgia Tormenta, Tampa Bay Rowdy FC. Now, in this group, you got a Charleston team that was the best finishing team last year.
I'm going Tampa Bay. I don't care.
Yeah,
you have a Miami FC team that was horrible, and a Tampa Bay team that finished 6th.
Tampa Bay. That's all I got
from them.
I like Charleston.
Really?
Charleston, yeah. They didn't lose a whole lot from what I've seen.
They don't lose a lot, but
yeah,
when they do, they don't bounce back.
I feel like Tampa Bay had a quote-unquote down year, and they were still a pretty damn good team. And that was their quote-unquote down year.
I'm going to keep it a bear with y'all. Charleston only got one tough game.
And is that against the Rowdies?
Yeah, and that's July 6th.
And that's the game that determines who wins the group. And I think...
Well, no, you know what? I take that back because I think May 31st, which is a game, honestly, I might watch. You got Charleston versus Greenville.
Here's also the aspect for Charleston that I do need to point out. They don't have their leading scorer in Nick Markinich this year, who won the Golden Boot last year in the championship.
Greenville doesn't either. Lost Liam McKinney. Shout out to him making that big move.
Yeah, so I'm going to stick with Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the Jägermeister Cup. Yeah, Group 5 that's going to be fun. That is going to be fun. But from that, should we move on to the US Open Cup, the tournament that
sure
everyone loves?
Yeah.
All right, so we move on to the US Open Cup. So for those who didn't know, if you did, I'm pretty sure you do if you listen to this podcast. MLS is gifting us 16 teams plus the MLS Next Pro teams, so-called independents. So the Major League Soccer teams that are being in the U.S. Open Cup and gracing us with their presence this year are Austin FC, Charlotte FC, Chicago Fire, DC United, FC Dallas, Houston Dynamo, Minnesota United, Nashville Soccer Club, New England Revolution, New York City FC, New York Red Bulls, Orlando City, Philadelphia Union, Portland Timbers, San Jose Earthquakes, and St. Louis City. So those teams from MLS will be in USL Championship. Everyone will be in, but certain teams will be coming in certain rounds. USL League One, everyone's in. Everyone will be entering in the first round there. The MLS Next Pro teams, these teams will be entering in the first round with your USL League One team and select championship clubs. They go as Carolina Core FC, Chattanooga FC, Columbus Crew 2, FC Cincinnati 2, LAFC 2, Inter Miami 2, Real Monarchs, Sporting KC 2, Tacoma Defiance, and Ventura County Football Club. And then the amateur, you got amateur teams from Open Division qualifying NPSL, USL League 2, and then, that's pretty much it. And the first round takes place March 18th, and so on and so forth. Y'all, are y'all ready for this? Like, this looks like it's going to be a mess, I want to say. Not a mess.
I don't think a mess is fair, but it's going to be the same chaotic happenings that we always get in the first few rounds of Open Cup, which is fun, which I love, because I love the magic of the cup.
Yeah.
But Now we get into the same territory that MLS self-created of too many tournaments, and that's going to be a conversation soon. I feel like with a lot of fans going to these games.
I don't know if it's too many because I don't think I think that a smart thing that the Jägermeister Cup did was limit the amount of games because last year you had a lot of dead rubber games. Like you had a lot of games that didn't matter near the back end, and now it's only 4 games, and it doesn't kill your entire season. So it doesn't drag on from like March to August. It kind of goes right to July, and then after that, we start playing the knockout tournaments. It's unlike Leagues Cup, which a year past used to take a break in the middle of the season. It kind of just threw you off. I think Jägermeister is useful. I think it's also a good spot for where you can put in a couple of like kids. So say if there's some young talent in your roster or guys that you want to put out there, you can put them out there, and it doesn't hurt you. It doesn't harm your league season. You can put them out there. U.S. Open Cup, I think you might get a little bit more starters depending on who you're playing. But yeah, it'll be fun to see.
Well, and also there's not as many USL League One league matches as well this year compared to last year. So I think that helps as well to not have too many matches that can put a strain on the players and the clubs with their travel budget.
Yeah, that's another thing as well. So if I can pull it up for y'all guys. Okay. So we'll go through it. Make sure I can pull it up. We'll go through each matchup for USL League One teams. Let you know how they'll do. Who we think will do well, who we think won't. Is there an upset? Who knows?
Are we betting on Open Cup games like
Chusicko? Ma'am, that is degenerative behavior. Okay.
All right.
So yes, is that what I'm? So we'll come back.
Possibly.
Okay.
All right. So March 18th, we got FC Nipples taking on Sarasota Paradise of USL League 2.
Who's hosting?
Naples. I was about to say Nipples again. Naples.
Thank you.
Naples is hosting. So here, also on March 18th, you got Chattanooga Red Wolves taking on New Jersey Alliance of the UPSL. TBA on the stadium, so we don't know yet.
That's hilarious.
That's encouraging.
Yeah. Westchester Soccer Club, they're taking on FC Motown in Montclair, New Jersey, which would be a little interesting game here. Make sure I'm looking at that right. Oh, okay, never mind. So this is away, this is home. They had it backwards.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so New Jersey is hosting Chattanooga.
Oh,
they don't know okay. So that makes a lot more sense. All right, so now Westchester is going on the road to Montclair, New Jersey. Greenville goes on the road against a fellow South Carolina club to Asheville, North Carolina. I don't know why I said South Carolina. I said SC.
You saw the SC.
Yeah, I did. I saw the SC. Texoma is hosting Foro Soccer Club.
Foro.
All right. Real side note: this game is going to be fun. Like, I hope they have a proper crew there for this game. Like, please, just for me.
Why is it going to be fun, Yogi?
Because it's Tulsa. Like, it's the city of Tulsa hating each other. Not love it. Like, I need Chattanooga versus Chattanooga. Like, I will pull up. Please. I need them to play each other.
What, Red Wolves versus Chattanooga Red Wolves versus SC?
Ooh, yeah. Boy, we can put that game in Neyland Stadium.
Yeah, that's proper hate.
That is hate.
Like, I need, you know what I need for that game? If that game happens, I need one camera focusing on the field and one in the stands. And I need 2 of the drunkest commentators USL League One are willing to pay for just to commentate what is happening in the stands.
All they got to do is pay for my beer and my trip out there, and I will go.
That is going to be pure chaos, and I'm going to love it if it ever happens. All right. Also on March 18th, we got Ventura County going to AV Ulta out there at 10:30. March 19th, we got One Knock Soccer Club traveling to Appalachian Football Club out in Boone, North Carolina. Woo, that's a mountainous trip. That's a mountain trip.
They're fine.
Not bad. That's only like what, a 6 hour?
It's still a lot. March 19th, we got Virginia Dream coming down to Richmond. Lucas Mendez, former Kickers player who found Virginia Dream, is going to be there with some Kickers. Also, by the way, Bill Hamid, who was originally supposed to, we thought we were going to play in this game. He's down in Miami FC. So hopefully he has a better career than he did at Memphis, which is bad.
I mean, it doesn't get worse. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, let's say the bar is in hell at this point.
Right.
Let's see. Other League One.
Oh, sorry. They're championship now.
Yeah.
They're going to play like they're still in League One, but they're championship.
Yeah, they're above us now. This is another fun game. Spokane travels to Seattle to take on Ballard FC.
That one, that's my game. I'm so excited for that game because that's going to be so fun.
That's going to be a fun matchup. CD Felicity?
Sure.
Valencia.
Yeah. Valencia. They take on Portland Hearts of Pine on March 20th. Charlotte Independence travels up to New York. Now, I feel bad for Charlotte because they got to travel up to New York. Everyone else got kind of like a close game in an hour or two. Nah, bro, you going to get in this 4-hour flight to New York.
Look, I mean, every year one USL League One team just has to end up traveling. This year's Charlotte.
They said, fuck you to Charlotte, and I, for one, appreciate it.
Duluth FC will take on Fort Madison. That would be a kind of cool game there. Kyle, when is Fort Madison going to realize that y'all need a little sister club, a little brother club, so y'all can start development players instead of paying everyone a mortgage to play for y'all?
Oh,
that's a true drug money speaker right there, folks. True drug money.
I don't know shit. I'm not saying shit.
Oh, that's bullshit.
All right. And then we end out with Union Omaha traveling on the road to Flat Irons FC in Golden, Colorado. So,
all I'm going to say is if Omaha fans travel, they're going to need a double check because they might end up very, very drunk because they're going to head up Coors.
Yeah.
Hey, that sounds like a great trip.
I'm just saying, like, if you get there on a Wednesday, go to the Coors Brewery.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a mess. That's what it'll be.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't know what to expect out of those US Open Cup games. I mean, we'll see more. I think everyone would have played 2 games at least. I want to think so.
That's a good question.
No, I think everyone at least have played a game. Yeah. So we'll get a better picture on who would do well in US Open.
Yeah, like Tormento will have played 2 games.
Greenville would have played 2 games.
Richmond would have played 2.
Yep.
Naples would have played 2. I think the only teams that will have played 1 at this point will be Madison, Omaha, Knoxville, and Spokane.
Yeah.
And Westchester.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the game started on the 18th, right, then everyone has played 1, but not everybody has played 2. And that schedule is very unbalanced, looking at it just in that.
Shocker. That never happens. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. If we want to talk about unbalanced, so I'm looking at the.
Although I will say the league was nice and let Charlotte. They were like, okay, you got to travel all the way to New York on this day. You don't have to play this weekend. You can play the following weekend.
Yeah. So I was just looking at the full league table to see like who has a long road trip, who doesn't, because that's always kind of fun. AV Ulta has a 5-game road trip. They play Westchester, Charlotte, Spokane, Naples, Texoma.
Yeah, you
So
gotta
they
get your
go.
miles up.
So they go New
Look,
York,
someone had to fill
North
the
Carolina.
no role of you're going on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hold on. They go New York, North Carolina, Washington, Florida, Texas.
Yeah.
Jesus.
They're gonna be
Wait,
in
who is
gold
this?
status by the time they finish.
Wait, which team was this
AV
again?
Ulta.
AV Ulta.
Yeah, they're fine. They'll have a home stretch. They'll be all right.
Charlotte doesn't have a big road. They have 2 3-game road trips where they go Texoma, Greenville, Westchester, and then Spokane, AV Ulta, Chattanooga. So
Look, all I'm saying is Westchester will not have a game at home until May 3rd.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can't. I'm not playing up there.
Knoxville does not have a home game until May 9th.
Does Knoxville have a state? Yeah, okay.
No, they have a stadium. But yeah, Knoxville doesn't have a home game until May 9th.
Shit. Oh my god. These tables are so weird. I'm so used to Gray being away.
Omaha won't have a home game until May 10th.
Yeah. Sheesh.
They also
Greenville starts the season with 5 straight home games in the league.
Westchester starts the season off with 5 straight road games.
Yeah.
You go Greenville, Texoma, AV Ulta, Richmond, Spokane. Whoo, boy. But then they got 5 straight at home. So they kind of imbalance on that.
Build character first, and you don't have to worry about the rest.
Union Omaha got 4 straight on the road to open up the season. They go Greenville, Tormento, Richmond, Madison. And then
Knoxville has 5 on the road. They go to Spokane, Texoma, Greenville, Naples, Portland.
Yeah. Who has a Tormenta has a 4-game road trip where they go Naples, Westchester, Richmond, Chattanooga. So that's all on the East Coast. That's the whole month of August.
I mean, Tormenta also has Tormenta basically spends the first couple months all at home. Out of their first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out of the first 9 games, 7 of them are at home.
Yeah. Richmond has a 3-game stretch where they go Chattanooga, Spokane, Westchester in May.
Well, since Naples is my team to hate, I'm just trying to see.
Naples' schedule is actually relatively balanced.
Yeah.
It's
not too bad. Portland got a pretty decent schedule. They have a lot of games at home near the back end of the schedule.
Yeah, because who's playing up north in the fucking March, April, May? Who's doing that?
Use it to your advantage. But they got 3 straight on the road to start the season off with Naples, Spokane, and Tormenta. One Knox got Spokane, Texoma, Greenville, Naples, Portland to open up the season with in a 5-game stretch on the road. And then another 3-game road trip to start September off with Tormenta, AV Ulta, and Omaha. Jesus Christ. Naples got a 3-game stretch. Greenville got a 3-game stretch. Westchester, Madison, Portland Pond. And then Tormenta, Charlotte, AV Ulta.
I mean, Madison has a very road-heavy schedule at the end of the season, basically from September.
Y'all start the season off on the road and close the season off on the road.
Yeah, July and August is going to be basically all the home matches.
Damn.
Well,
no, really, they have a 4-game stretch at home in July, from July 12th to August 2nd. Go on the road to Chattanooga, and then have another 4-game stretch, August 9th, August 16th, August 21st, and the 27th.
Well, I mean, and I also get it for Fort Madison because in the fall you can't be at home because Wisconsin football, and in the winter you can't be at home because
what's that mean?
Wisconsin football ain't shit this year.
Oh, okay. Chattanooga, they only got a 2-game stretch, so Chattanooga barely spends any time on the road. Charlotte got a 3-game stretch. They got 2 3-game stretches. They play AV Ulta, Tormenta, Spokane, Omaha, Portland, Charlotte. And the AV also got 2 3-game stretches. Texoma, Omaha, Chattanooga, Naples, Texoma, Charlotte. Yeah. So that should be. That's not too bad. I mean, Westchester. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be interesting. Is there any team schedule that sticks out to you? It's like, damn, they got the luck of the draw.
They got the luck
I had the bad luck of the draw.
of bad luck. I mean, I'm always gonna say Charlotte, but that's probably not.
I'm always gonna say Charlotte.
No, I mean, it's more balanced than it's ever been, but also there's just a lot of teams that just kind of get the short end of the stick for like a moment. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
The only way we're really gonna know is once they start playing, and then you're like, oh, you're bad, and now you've got Omaha, Richmond, forward in a 4-week stretch, you know.
Yeah. That's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be. It's just once we get started, I get the feeling that we're gonna see a separation within that first month and a half, and you're gonna be like, oh.
Yeah, I feel like every team's kind of got that. All right, this is what will separate this is what will make your season is this stretch of games. Like for Madison, it's definitely the end of the season because it's like, all right, you got to go on the road for all these. We're going on the road to Greenville, then Westchester. Who knows what they'll be? Portland. Who knows what that'll be? You get a home game against Chattanooga, but then you go to Omaha and then Richmond for your last 2 games. Like that's a stretch. Or Westchester, it's like, hey, good luck. Welcome to the league. Here's 5 road games. Your first one being Greenville.
Yeah, that's.
I was gonna be mean to Greenville, but my team to hate is Naples this year, so never mind.
All I'm gonna say is, if Greenville doesn't start well, it might get ugly for them.
Them fans are not gonna take it.
They got 5 home games to start the season. If you don't win at least 3 of those.
No, they gotta win 4.
Hot seat.
They gotta win 4.
Oh, actually, yeah. Looking at the opponents, yeah. Other than Omaha, they should win. Yeah, if they don't win, I mean, hot seat.
How we already at hot seats? We just got here.
I'm saying if Greenville starts off slow, that hot seat, I'm putting on the hot seat.
That's crazy. We have
5 games at home.
Seat.
If you don't win at least 3 of those. You got an expansion club game 1. You got Charlotte, and you got Knoxville, who you should beat. Omaha and Spokane might get a little bit interesting, but I'm just saying.
Oh, so we do got a full decision day this weekend. Okay, so these are the games on the final day of the season.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we bringing back decision day? Oh, shit. Sorry.
Yeah.
They don't kick off all at the same time.
Right.
Of course not.
I wish they did, but they don't.
Yeah. No.
So we got Union Omaha versus Spokane Velocity. Portland Hearts of Pine versus AV Alta. Richmond Kickers versus Ford Madison. Chattanooga Rebels versus Westchester. Naples versus Charlotte. One Knox versus Greenville. Tormenta versus Texoma.
I mean, it also has that Omaha versus Spokane is at 7 a.m. So
it says TBC on the website, on the league website.
So I don't know who we're waiting on that one, but yeah,
Omaha.
Yeah. So this. I mean, obviously, it's the Henny Derby, the final Henny Derby. Dog, that's gonna cause a heart attack.
It's gonna be fun though. I'm excited for it.
For you,
bro. I'm going to be so faded that day because it's Virginia State's homecoming.
Yeah,
I will be stressed.
Dog,
I'm just gonna
because there's probably gonna be some playoff implication, whether it's like a shield, a playoff spot, home field, the Henny Derby itself. Like it'll be stressful.
Should we announce it now?
Oh.
Should we announce it now?
Which one are we announcing?
September.
Oh, yeah, we can. Yeah.
Should we, announce it now, Kyle?
Yes.
Folks, Walking 90 is going to be on the road. We will be doing a live show. We don't know where yet. We will be together, the three of us, for the Henny Derby up in Madison. We'll be there. So that will be fun. Now, when we get around the three of us together in October for VSU's homecoming and the Henny Derby, you might not get an episode that day.
It might be the lost episode. It might be the lost episode.
It's gonna be the IG live that you just forgot about.
You might just get 3 drunk black people walking in the stadium like, woo! What? Time was had. So yeah. I mean, of course, that's gonna be fun. One Knox in Greenville looks to be a fun game. I hate to say it, but I think Tormenta and Texas Home is going to be kind of bad.
Oh, it's going to be chaos. It's going to be chaotic. It's going to be a mess.
How are we predicting final games of the seasons right now?
I'm just saying.
Just come on, Al. You can look at some of these
chaotic.
games.
I think Texoma's about to shock the world, okay? Texoma's about to be fourth.
In order to shock the world, you have to be a real place. Okay? They're not a real place.
We also need to see a full roster.
Yeah.
Oh, my word.
It's not a real place.
I feel like Portland and AV will be a vibes. That'll be some vibes.
Yeah. Chattanooga and Westchester is going to be chaos. Somebody's getting a fight in that game. I can't wait.
I'm sticking with Tormenta and Texoma being the chaos.
Yeah, at that point, because the Henny Derby is just going to be a vibe. So, fuck it. We ball.
Yeah. Boy, you know, honestly, man, I can see somebody hitting me up and be like, "Hey, Yogi, why aren't you at the tailgate?" Because I'm in Petersburg. Okay, I'm in Petersburg.
How are we getting from Petersburg to the game, though?
We'll figure that out.
Who's
driving?
You just told us we were all getting fucking faded.
You sober up on the ride?
No.
Oh, man, they listen to this.
We're going to need to make some phone calls.
Hey, that's the day.
For legal purposes, this is a joke, okay?
That's the day the league need to give us a film crew. That's the day.
The league is going to get that footage. You're going to be like, who's that twerking on a table in the middle of a parking lot?
I'm sure the league's already going to be hesitant to do it for September.
Right.
They're going to be like, and that's supposed to be like the more calm of the two.
No, September, they're going to be like, they're going to set out all the stops.
Yeah.
Because they know everyone's going to go to that. That October one? Boy. Don't let Richmond and Madison fight for a playoff spot.
Oh. Or the trophy itself.
Woo. Don't let it be for a playoff spot. Well, honestly,
let it be low stakes, and it'll still be fun. But if it's for the trophy or a playoff spot or like a shield, if there's something on the line, yikes.
Yeah, dog.
That's gonna be.
They asking for a fight.
Yeah, we cannot, because we must remain professional at all times. Okay.
Ooh. Shit, I'm gonna be lit as a goose
in October.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say we could be professional in September.
Yeah, October. My blood stream about to be Hennessy.
Never Scared. Someone's gonna play Never Scared, and it's going to be a problem.
Oh my god! Yeah. No. That's like playing Nuck If You Buck. Stop it.
Somebody gonna crash out of the stadium. Somebody gonna crash out of the stadium.
Mark Henry's team's gonna start playing. Someone's gonna get their ass bit.
Not like us is gonna come on and all of a sudden everybody is just. You know what?
Oh, man. I'm laughing because it really is gonna happen. Somebody gonna crash out at the stadium, bro. somebody gonna crash out.
There may have been a comment made to me. I was like, why don't we just invite Rox and Joseph? And that could be the undercard.
Yo, in this podcast. in this podcast. in
oh man. Folks, I hope you have had a fantastic time with us on USL. I mean, on Walking 90. Jesus Christ. Home with your favorite crash out. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a fun time. Yeah, we'll be back. Make sure you keep your eye out for the Stephen Payne interview. We'll be back when the season starts up. I mean, there where the season starts up in another 2 weeks. And with that being said, as always, keep us on the good side, y'all. I'll holler at you later. Cal, that was hilarious.